So today we witness
Kigurena Jacqueline Arusei. Katesta ingaroni tabrani interviews so kakitepsen ogilek chotok katepsen kibagenge itab Judicial Service Commission ogilek chotok pendi koboishe chokokilewen icheket eng boroindo notok po koek ogiliek chebo kapkirwok nebo emoni ole ingaroni tabrani kokitepsen Elizabeth Achenga Gutu, Naima Sheikh Hamed koboto Brian Brat Ayodo, Emmanuel Omondi, Esther Boke koboto kora Joseph Kipkoech Biondo. Chotok walak eng ogilek chotok kakitepsen eng ngaron sabrani eng kibagengeitab Judicial Service Commission gegustigong.
You can see from among your samples you have submitted your submissions in Civil Appeal number 52 of 2018 where you are representing an interested party. My question to you then is, what is the difference between an interested party, an amicus, and an expert?
Thank you, my lady, Honorable Commissioner. An interested party, as was determined in the Momo Matemo case, is a party who has an interest, whether direct or indirect, in the suit. Basically, the outcome of the suit would affect them in one way or another. When it comes to an amicus curiae, this is a friend of the court. Essentially, this is a person who is enjoined to the court to help the court adjudicate and reach the actual verdict of the case, the true determination and serving justice. An expert, on the other hand, would be somebody well-versed with a specific sector or niche area, such as a doctor in medical field, and they would be called by one party or another to come and give expertise on a critical subject that is not a commonplace to the court.
Thank you very much. I noticed that you said that you worked for HCR.
UNHCR, yes.
And, but you, well, maybe you could not include some of your writings for HCR. So let me just ask you a question around IDPs. What are the challenges of IDPs with regard to access to justice in Kenya?
My lady, when it comes to the challenges to internally displaced persons, you find that these are people who had been moved from their habitual place of residence in a rushed fashion. Most of the time, they would not have.
Here's the reality. Your college degree took 4 years and $100,000. AI skills, 28 days.
Asikekirinda mionwogik ak kekimit chametabgei nebo borto nebo chito konyolu kekimit boisietab amitwogik chebo keny chetinye kelchinoik oret agenge nebo kewek atebetab keny. Kosubkei ak kanetindet neindochin kanetisiet nebo hospitality eng sukulitab muswoknotet nebo SOTTI Lona Koleng ko kikometo biik boisietab amitwogikab keny kosubkei ak nematinye naet akobo ole kiriptoi.
Bo kamanut boisietab amitwogikab keny kou beek, mosongik, siwek en kwenutab amitwogik alak kobaten en kenyisiek chechang ko kakemeto amun ui ribet ak moingen biikab kasari ole kikoldoi ak ole kichoptoi akoi koit keboisien. Lona Chepchirchir Kelong ko kanetindet en sukulitab muswoknotet nebo South Technical Training Institute en county nebo Bomet nekamwa ine kole nyolu kewek kolsetab amitwogik choton bo kamanut en bortab chito.
The moment ko kokochang'a mionwek chekokoib amitwogik chekebite ak kerichek, lakini ndakiwekchinigei amitwogik chekibo keny kimuche kenyorun afya nemie ak kemuch kora kegrowen a good nation. Ko ki South Technical ko koketeken the initiative kemwa kele kibendi direction nebo indigenous foods sikimuch akechek kikoite ng'oliot kwa emet, kwa kokwet, kwa biikab county, kwa biikab national konai kole mi chakula chekikemete chekibo keny. Kitinye amitwogik aina kakitinye chapati nekatinye beek ko kakilelen kemodifyen chapati noto sinai ot akinye en gaa ile mako unga kityo chukibo unga ngano, imuche yo metinye unga ngano ichobe chapati nemong'u nekararan ne indigenous nebo ng'alekab beek ako kakiboisien kora mosong'ik. Kakibe kora kot kibwat kele kimi tuguk chekebore robwonik, ko nging'ol robwonik ak ituye ak beek komong'u biskut. Kebe kora kibwat kele mi ngwek chekikibore siek. Siek choto ko kakiwal kimuch kechop supu chekimuche kee, kakichop kora biskut chekimuche kiam chekakichoben siek. Kakibe kora kot kenyoru mindeonik ak kenai kele ngwek chekororon chekimokyinigei en kasarta age tugul.
Amun siwek ko kikemeto, moingen biik chechang kou mostly Gen Zs ko moingen benefits chebo siwot. Aya ko kokibwat ala kokibwat kele ne nechome bichu soiti, keker kele nan keboisien biscuits amun biscuits kwome look, ame biik cheechen, ame chitugul. Aya ko kokibwan kius siwechu ak kinde ma koruryo kidogo, makoruryo kora soiti. Aya ak keibu kekulen kora ak ityan keblenden komong sutek. Aya ak ityan kechop biscuits ko kokimikisen mainik, unga ak mi mwaita nekebore macharin ko kokiboisien noton ak sukaruk. Ak ityan ko kongemikisen tuguchu tugul keibu komong'u adaf alan kikuren yon keirolen komong'u kit neu mbiret, sindio? Most kalenjin sikoelewan biik. Aya ko kongomong keboisien keibu supu ichu kobo tuguchu kerongyi ak kemikisende ak kekandande tugul sabarit aenge ak kewekte kora kokulen kidogo ak kewegu kenyokemeken T-shapes, kerolen into T-shapes. You can make any design you want. Aya kouni. You can make a love, you can make a biscuit, yeah. Ako mi ne rolling kora ne cycle, yeah.
Emmanuel Korir ak Masiche Rotich kotinye koror kouni akobo olekiriptoi ak kamanutietab amitwogikab keny kou siwek, nyonyoek en kwenutab alak.
Amache kewekyingei ngwek chu kibo keny sikobit kotaketesenda asikeetyin kokeny. Aya nguni en ireu atinye isiet ak atinye nyonyayat ak atinye chelolong. Ako kit nekoyan kabisa sikobit aker tuguchu ko agenge en nyonyayat kotinye vitamin A ak kotinye vitamin C. Ako kora kotinye magnesium, tinye potassium, tinye iron ak kotinye calcium. So en calcium ichu ko kokiker kele sana sukuma chu kiame nguni chu mako nini ko matinye nutrients cheu chonto. Kou for example oxalis komuche kochop kelek komie. Aya age kora komuche kosob mogong'ik. Kebwan en stinging needle ala en lugainyon ko isiet ko kit agenge netoreti kabisa, kotoreti ng'alekab diabetes, miondab sukaruk. Aya ak kotoreti kora mogong'ik. So ngiem ako makiame kityo kou nito, makotinye tuguk che ndinam kong'worong'worgei. So that is why kokile kimoche sikehandolen kimuche kekuken, kimuche keblenden ak kimuche kora kechop as a soup. So niton kamwa ale isiet ko kikomach kasarta nekoi kokakoloit kiam kotiengei the irritation, lakini nguni ko kakimwa kele kimuche keblenden ak kimuche kora kechop kou soup sikeam.
Chere kora neranik chemengechen koboisien nyonyoek chuton because tindo kamanutiet neo kou yon arorwa ale tindo vitamin A ak vitamin C ak kotindo some minerals. So choton ko chemakinyorchingei en ingwek alak chekikeboisien, noton kou keboisien en ingwekab kasari komiten tuguk chemenyorchinigei chebo kamanut en bortang'ung. So noton amune sikemoche keboisien nyonyoek, kemoche kewekun ingwek chekibo keny sikotoretech kitakenyorun kora koribok kora borwekyok ak kitaketeb kora koik keny.
Akobo kelchinoik komwa Masikibrono kole toreti bortab chito ingwekab keny yon kakichoben anan yon kakitesyi olyet.
Tuguk toreti borto koboosten immunity. Koboosten immunity nono kotore mionwogik chemi borto. Alafu age nebo oeng kotoreti biik cheechen chekikonam blood pressure inaloa kokanye kobwa ngweny miondab sikaruk kobwa ngweny. Alafu nebo somok ko liver, koito, toreti koito kotko mi miondo nemi koito kotoreti.
Ng'eten county nebo Bomet, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Festus Rono.
Ketesetai kokaindochi eng karonitab rani President William Ruto tuyet ak kandoik chebendi kobeljingei eng ng'echerok cheterter chebo kandoinatet eng chamaitab UDA. Ole kaikoito samet President William Ruto eng kandoichoto koker kole kaimuch kwamda manifesto nebo chamaitab UDA eng kasarta necheng'e kasubet kobun biikab emet eng kokwatinwek.
Na ndio sababu hiyo mnaona vile mambo inabadilika. Slowly by slowly, step by step, action by action, manifesto chapter by chapter, we are changing the Republic of Kenya. And that is why I am confident today that going into the future, all of us, leaving no one behind, we are going to change this country, and we are going to move Kenya from a third world country to a first world country in one generation in our lifetime. Tunaelewana jameni? Tunaelewana? We have transformed our economy. Today, our economy is the 6th largest economy in Africa. Inflation is down. Our dollar reserves are up. Our exchange rate has come down. We have interest rates are coming down. Kenya is much more stable. All the rating agencies, all the credit rating agencies, from Fitch, Standard & Poor's to Moody's, all of them have upgraded Kenya's credit rating. All of them are saying Kenya's economy is stable. It is not the social media. It is not the media. It is credit rating agencies who understand where the economy of Kenya is. And they are giving us a thumbs up that Kenya's economy is stable and we are moving forward. Tunaelewana, my friends? Tuko pamoja? So, from the economy to transforming agriculture, to transforming our education, to transforming our health, to transforming the jobs market. We are moving Kenya one step at a time in the right direction. And that is why I am very confident that as you run in UDA, be confident that you will be part of the team that will make history by moving Kenya from a third world to a first world country. And by the way, it is the reason why we called this meeting. Tuliitisha hii mkutano ni mapema kidogo kwa mambo ya uchaguzi wa next year. Lakini tuliwaita mapema because we don't want you to be just a leader in UDA. We want you to have a reason. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Narudia kusema. We want you to have a reason. Why have we called this meeting? We have called this meeting because the politics of Kenya is changing. The politics of Kenya is no longer about tribal arithmetic. The politics of Kenya is no longer about recycled, backward, primitive leadership. The politics of Kenya has changed. It is about a vision. It's about ideas. It's about issues. It's about a manifesto, an agenda, a program for the transformation of Kenya. That is what the citizens of this great nation are looking for. Our competitors are stuck in tribal arithmetic. Our friends are stuck in division and hate. They are selling to us hate. This community versus that community. This region versus that region. This person versus the other one. We are telling our competitors, it is no longer about personalities. It is no longer about tribal arithmetic. It is no longer about selling this community against the other. It is about a vision. It's about ideas. It's about issues.
Ketesetai ko kakolumda kampunit notok pa Old Mutual tetutiet neboishe muswoknatetab kasari eng kokoitoetab tujet ole tetutiet notok naat ko Paystack kotokchingei konyumnyum kokoitoetab lipanetab rabishek keboishe muswoknatetab kasari eng kokoitoetab tujet eng kampunitab Old Mutual.
So today we witnessed official launch of our partnership between Old Mutual and Paystack. What Paystack is bringing to us as Old Mutual is making the payment process seamless. That now we've added the Paystack capability into our digital channels, that customers now can complete their buying process seamlessly by getting what capability the Paystack brings to make payments, be they through card, mobile money, seamless, that they don't need to get off the platform to go and make that payment to us, that the Paystack now takes care of all that, and to the customer is just one continuous process. Its main objective is to make it easy for customers to access Old Mutual, and for us as Old Mutual to serve our customers much more efficiently. That's the whole program that we have been on. Part of that program has been to build digital channels through which customers can discover the solution they are looking for, find the products that they need from our different digital channels, and then buy, because that's what customers are looking for. Why this is important is mainly around customer convenience, because when you make it easy for a customer to transact with you, we are making the life of a customer easy, because the reason why they have come to the platform is to get a service from us, and they want to do it as quickly as possible with very little friction in the process. So what Paystack is doing now for us is to solve that problem. Why it is important to us is, number one, digital channels in financial services, especially insurance. Banking has been much ahead, but we see in insurance, adoption of digital channels is not yet full to where we believe it should be. And one way of enhancing that is creating trust in the process. So trust is that I need to know when I make the payment is going to Old Mutual. I'm not worried about whether or not the payment has gone through. And number two, I need to make it simple. So as an example, there are certain amounts where a customer cannot complete the payment through their mobile platform, for example, because it has got limits. Then you got to get off and then go and make a payment through a different way. Now Paystack closes that loop. It doesn't matter what the amounts that you're trying to transact are, and it's in the same process. And you can actually switch whether it is mobile money or bank and all that. And we believe by making transactions, financial service transactions digital, you make it efficient for the customer, you make it easily accessible, because now it doesn't matter what time it is. You don't need to call somebody to confirm whether your payment has come through. And then for us is to make it more efficient to serve our customers, and thereby building our business. One key thing is just continue to invest in raising awareness. Awareness of, number one, understanding financial needs, understanding what is available to meet those needs. So on one hand, if you're just starting off your journey of building wealth, you need to understand what options do I have for savings. How do I start to build my investment? How do I build protection for emergencies? How do I protect my small business, whether big or small? How do I protect myself, my family? And then creating ease of access to these services. So part of what you are doing with Paystack and the investments you are making in digital transformation is to create ease. And ease is about being able to reach every customer, irrespective of their standing. So be they high net worth or be they beginners in the journey. Of course, we have got to continue to innovate in our solutions. The financial needs are evolving, new needs are emerging, and staying at the forefront of innovation to make sure that we've got solutions. The products themselves, but also how they are delivered is crucial. And as Old Mutual, that's something we are quite keen on, creating the awareness, innovating solutions and products. And then lastly is thinking ecosystem-wide, as opposed to just single streams, because customers exist in different forms depending on their life cycle and what they are involved in. And so through arrangements like what we have with Paystack and other partners that we are bringing together, then you create an ecosystem through which customers can easily solve their financial needs.
Yeah, so our partnership with Old Mutual is very interesting and really exciting for us in Kenya. It basically goes to show like some of the hard work that we've done over the years and working with great partners like Old Mutual to be able to support some of their new digitization needs, basically to help their customers make seamless payments. And what we're trying to do with that is through one service Paystack offers, we give the customers the ability to make payments through any channel, be it cards, your Visa, your MasterCard, your Amex, mobile money for local payment for local customers, so things like M-Pesa, Airtel Money, and then also things like bank transfers. So if a customer wants to make a payment through their bank, we also support that. And this is really exciting because it then helps complete their journey for Old Mutual for their customers. Basically, when they want to complete a payment, they can seamlessly do it through Paystack. And what we offer is basically for the customer a really simple, clean user experience. So basically, when a customer wants to make a payment, it's as easy as putting your mobile number or putting your card details and completing the payment within the app without having to leave the app. And that creates trust. And for customers who want to repeat, they always know that they'll get the best service through Old Mutual.
Chitab kalenjin gagituk chota ga metablo ga ikchok cheba emet gagi muchke bun gonga testu de nebo Kass TV kongo missing operanden ga gone chiket lo ga emet ki gurena Jacqueline Arusei aga magun gita ga tsugulemia.